program. It's going to be another, I think, the 2005 year, John. Is that the first varsity year expected for part of it? Or South Elgin? For South Elgin? 2004. Okay. 2004. So that's correct. So that's a
big crowd on the other side of the field here.
Good job. Talk to you after the game, Coach. Good luck. Back to you up in the booth, John.
Well, Steve Rooks is ready to kick off to either Randall Russell or John Malin. Both standing at their 5. There's the kickoff. The line drive taken by Malin at the 8. He's at the 10, going to the middle of the field. He's at the 20, still on his feet as he crosses the 25. And the E-Ravs with jerseys with red and black piping and white helmets with some with stripes on them, some without. So on a night where we've got football going and not a real big crowd and not a big crowd from the E-Ravs, they take over 1st and 10. There's a handoff to DeMario Martin.
All right.
Boy, oh boy.
Mario
Their
Martin,
premier running back,
no
and he got
play.
hit at the 26 and dragged back to the 25. First Royal to make the hit on him looked like Stefan Zoki was right in there. Give him his tackle. So give him to the original line and give him to the 26,
Tonight's
which is about a
your back
half-yard loss.
is Jay Lyons from Wheaton, Illinois. Your
There was a strong run there in our defense, Andy.
Your line judge is Jim Blazek from Huntley, Illinois.
Come out with 2 wide receivers to the right. Handoff again right up the middle. He's going to, this time, Shane Lundstrom. Shane Lundstrom's a 5'10", 205-pound senior. He got a couple
about
of yards.
3 on the play.
Maybe close to the 30-yard line.
Your umpire is Jay Snyder from Hawthorne Woods. And your referee is Bill Lodge from Frankfort, Illinois.
That one. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7, the ball in the near hash mark.
3rd and 7 for the E-Ravs
29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Just underway here in the first quarter now. Wide receivers 2 come to the near side. They're split runners behind the quarterback. Back to pass, goes slow, needs the quarterback. He's firing, he's looking downfield. It's complete into Larkin. Incomplete as he's looking for his receiver, Josh Carlson. And he had him for a second, but he came down and didn't have the ball. So it's going to bring up 4th down, and the E-Ravs are going to have to
bring up a 4th
into the game comes
7.
Michael Tapia, who's expected to be the punter tonight. And Tapia is counting over his players. Brad Lee is the only Larkin Royal back in deep punt formation, standing at his own 35. Tapia will kick the ball from right around his own 20. It's a low snap. It bounced. A poor kick as he got it off, but he's getting a great roll, and it rolled right along the sideline, so it finally went out of bounds at the Larkin 30, right between the 35 and the 36-yard line for the Royals.
36-yard line for the Royals.
5 yards. Starting the game off right anyway.
So Juwan Davis goes the quarterback left, and Tom Kelly comes to the right. I formation behind Eric Schultz, and a handoff right up the middle, and good running room to Wilharm as Wilharm breaks it into the secondary and gets all the way up to the 47-yard line, where he's finally tackled by, it looks like,
all the space in the world.
Got him,
walking
number 21, Enrico Martinez, a 5'10", 175-pound junior. This time, wideouts left and right. Larkin, Mike Lindsay, the center, Jason Wolf, Eric Heinrich at the guards, Luke Engen, it looks like Brian Clark in. Hand off right up the middle, and I'll tell you, not much going that time. Play. Quarterback keeper that time, John. It looked like Schultz missed the handoff, kept the ball himself, got a quick 2 out of it, though. Bring up 2nd down, and 2 of the balls right at midfield. Second 8. That ball right hit the nose. Looking at 50. Looking at the 2 there, and what am I thinking? Second down and 8. Royals with 1 first down already. Wideouts left and right. Play action, our handoff to Lee. Lee breaks it into the secondary. Got a nice pull on the left side and carries it into ERAB territory before he goes down at the 41-yard line. Enough for a first down for the Larkin Royals. That's their second first down of their first drive. No score in the game here. We're in the first quarter, just underway, 9:16 on a running first quarter clock. Listening to football on WRMN radio in Elgin. The Larkin Royals are taking on the Rockford East ERAB. Again, now the backs are split behind the quarterback. Schultz is under center. Hands off to Lee, trying the right side, and it got hit right at the line of scrimmage, but still got 3 or 4 yards. Shane Linstra, the middle linebacker, 5'10", 205-pound senior, hit Lee head on, but Lee then turned the direction and still got 3 yards. When Linstra hit him at the 40, he still got him to the 37. I'll tell you,
3 yards.
That was a strong play by Brad Lee. It was. Linstra hit him. How does they say him? Wilhelm Harding had the rush that time, John, I believe. Back to pass Schultz. Looking, he's throwing play action, incomplete, looking for Brad Lee at the 30-yard line. Good coverage on the far side by one of the cornerbacks, Toby Johnson, who had the coverage that time. It'll bring up a third down and long 6 short 7 for the Royals in ERAB territory. It was Larkin, only their 5th play from scrimmage on this possession, and already has 2 first downs. As their 3rd and long. First time tonight they've been in a 3rd and long situation. So Davis will go to Schultz left. Kelly comes to the right. Out of the shotgun is Schultz, and there's a handoff to Lee, and that's going nowhere. He got maybe a yard, maybe the line of scrimmage, and that was it. I think the ERABs were ready for that one. To bring up 4th down, and I don't know, I think the Royals, I think they're going to be confident in their defense. They're not putting the punt team on right now. Oh, now they are putting the punt team on. They are going to put the punt team on. Eric Schultz came over, and I think he tried to convince them otherwise, but not so. Well, knowing Coach Dale Schabertz, this could be a fake also. As you notice, the short guy is Gruck, who could throw the ball. He's the backup quarterback. It is a fake. And it's going right up the middle. There's a flag thrown, and let's see what the flag's going to be. In any event, it's not enough yardage for the Royals as a direct snap. And the Walker is tackled at about the 32, which is not enough for the first down. We'll check the flag. They'll decline the penalty and take the yardage right here, because they know that if Larkin ball in the other opposing team's territory does like a little trickery from time to time. Chicanery. A couple of times they had some success running the ball. They pull a guard and kick out on the end. And a couple of decent runs in that series. Larkin was 7 plays on that possession. Dan Ripatella, 5'10", 180-pound senior, is the center. Chase Floden is the quarterback. He handed it off right immediately to Demario Martin.
Demario Martin, the ball carrier.
Captain on the team, and is the best running back that they have. And he's been kind of hobbled by a sprained ankle, but he picked up a couple yards up to, they'll give him all the way up to the 37.
5 on the play,
so give him 5 or 6 on the carry.
From the ERAB.
What was that, just a quick off-tackle play? What did it look like? This time, looks like Russell and John Mellon, his slot back, go wide to the far side. Floating back to pass. He's going to be trying to run for his life right now. Now he fires the ball incomplete, almost intercepted on the far side of the
It should have been a sack.
Who stepped right in front of Mellon and nearly had the pick, but I'll tell you, Chase Floden is the quarterback. He's 5'10", 165 pounds. He avoided the sack. And I think that's, then he got to the outside. He still threw a credible pass. He did. I don't know how he eked out just the fingertips of 3 Larkin players that time, but he did a good job keeping his equilibrium and getting the ball off. But fortunately, the ball was a little short, or Tom Kelly would have had a pick. Larkin's defense really jamming the line. Got everybody up within 5 yards of the line. Boy, they're ready to take him on. Loading back to pass, 3 steps, drop, he's hit.
All right, got him.
Boy, I'll tell you, that time the Royals got in on him pretty quickly. Nick Lopez,
Brandon Ryan actually had it.
Brandon Ryan got him. Both of them got him. They sack him back to the 34-yard line.
Brings up 4th and 9.
About 3, so it's going to bring on 4th and 7.
I think you're right, John. I think Nick Lopez actually turned him so he couldn't move, and then Brandon Ryan collected him in.
Tapia in punt formation. He stands only 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This is eminently blockable. There's the snap, a lot of movement. He got the kick away. This is the best kick of the night. On the fly, taken at the 35 by Lee, giving ground. Now he's going to the other side, and he's going to go down at the 36-yard line as he tried to find a running lane in the far side of the field that just never developed. Finally,
on the punt return.
Side by Travis
Ball started at the 36.
Schultz brings the team to the line of scrimmage. Hands off, near side, and was that Wilharm, I think, on the carry? Dave Wilharm on the carry, and he busts it up to
Wilharm, the ball carrier,
across the 40-yard line to the 41. Give him a gain of about 3 on the carry.
Stop. Luke
Wilharm actually making his emergence against a real tough Lake Park team for the Larkin Royals. Until that point, had very little playing time, but Coach Dale Shabert saw a spark there and has went with him ever since.
Split backs behind the quarterback. He's got left and right. Hand off to Lee on the far side. Breaks one tackle, then scoots his way up to the 34-yard line. Only a gain of a couple. He ran
along 2 on the play. Brings up the 3rd and along 3.
About 3rd and 4, it looks like here. Press box putting his 3rd 4.
Schultz gets the call, and Wilharm checks out of the lineup, and so does Brad Jones, who's going to go with the wide receivers.
Second
Sam
down.
Smith is out here, and we got 2 wide receivers on each side. We've got only 1 back out of the shotgun. Schultz, no step back. He fires immediately to Sam Smith, who catches the ball, got the first down. And
Go!
Linebacker on this side of the field. They sent him in blitzing, and that's right where he ended up running with the ball.
The Royals get on the board first with 19 left in the first quarter. Extra point attempt by Rux is up, and it's good.
All right.
Point by Rux is good, and with 4:14 remaining in the first quarter, the Royals lead.
Time, as Andy said,
7-0.
Sam Smith just sat in that inside slot position as the linebacker came through. Schultz saw him, Smith was open, and he hit him for a strike, and Smith, all he did was pick his way through the defense at that point and for his quick 6 points. That play looked real easy, didn't it, Andy?
It sure did. East is running a 4-3 defense, and if they end up blitzing one of the backers, especially the outside backers, there's a wide open area. Pretty easy pass. Good opportunity for a lot of yards real quick.
55-yard touchdown pass for Sam Smith. It is his first touchdown of the year, and that's certainly the yardage he got on that one. Certainly spikes up his per-catch average. But really, the yards of the pass were very few. It's the yards after, and as a result, a lot of people want to get in this press box tonight.
I know, this press box is a little bit calm tonight comparatively to most nights.
Ruck kick is an end-over-end kick coming dangerously close to the sideline. Picked up by Mellon at the 13, running right along the sideline. He's at the 30 to 35 and almost broke it.
All right.
Very close to getting a lot of yardage. Steve Ruck, the kicker, was the one who made the tackle on Mellon right in front of the Larkin bench. So the E-Rabs will try their 3rd drive of the night in their own territory. So far without a first down.
That wasn't your typical kicker tackle.
Well, Steve Rux plays the DB safety position and has made tackles throughout the year in the special teams formation.
2 wideouts, 3 wideouts for the E-Raps and 1 setback. Quarterback comes under center. He resets his tight end to the far side. So he's got 4 guys on the far side. Back to pass, trying to roll out. He's good.
All right, yeah.
Stevens came around the side, and Rux was coming in over there too, and a loss all the way back to the 25-yard line. So a big loss that time, all the way from the 36 to the 25-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 21 for the E-Rap.
Looked like to me the receivers tried to pick the DBs, and both receivers ended up getting tangled up, and the DBs able to one of them release and get the sack.
Russell goes wide to the right side. Mellon is kind of a slot back. 1-step drop by the quarterback and fires the flash to Russell, incomplete, but Russell had slipped and fallen down, and Juwan Davis was closer to that one than anybody.
Looks like the line got a hand on that ball too.
It brings up 3rd down and a pun here. 24, I guess they're saying on the scoreboard. 21 yards, I'm right. I was right the first time. Again now, 3 wideouts will go to the quarterback far right side. Back to pass, goes float. He's going to fire up a real duck float, set it for the far side, looking for Russell, but it was batted away by Kelly and never really had a chance. Those kind of things almost are more, you see those picked off more often than anything.
Well, that time looked like it was almost like a pop fly. Tom Kelly just kind of positioned himself under the ball, looking at where the receiver was and getting one hand and just batting it off into the sidelines. Nice play by Tom Kelly.
Kelly's 6'3", Randall Russell 6'1". Here we go with the punting escapades of Mike Tapia. Got a nice kick the last time. This time he gets the kick away. That's the best one yet. But it's going to bounce in the Larkin 45, and it's not going to be picked up by Bradley and allowed to be put down at the 30-yard line, or 31-yard line. So Tapia's best kick of the night. Larkin Royals will take over on their 3rd possession tonight, if anybody does.
Larkin's 3rd possession of the night. 47-yard punt that time.
Stevens is wide to the near side. Schultz, 2-step drop, fires it complete out to the far side to Davis. Davis shooting along the sidelines and goes down just the side of the 40-yard line.
Juwan Davis, his first catch of the night. Last week had no catches offensively for the Larkin Royals, but had a big defensive pick at the end of the game to seal the win for the Royals.
They'll say that Davis actually went out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5. Boy, that would just throw it to him and let him run.
2:53 left in the clock. Larkin ahead 7-0 first quarter.
Backs are split behind the quarterback, Lee and Wilharm. Play action handoff to Wilharm. Good hole in the left side. He's got the first down.
All right.
A lot more as he crosses into E-Rap territory. Boy, he just had his helmet down, 2 hands around the ball, and carried it all the way to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Royals in E-Rap territory.
Nice misdirection that time and a play action. Fake pass to the far side, and Wilharm was coming near side here, cut across the field for a nice open run.
Stevens is in the near side, Davis to the far side. Handoff right up the middle again, and this time good yardage for Wilharm as he carries up to the 40-yard line, so give him a gain of 7 on the carry. Boy, they're just ripping holes on that right side.
He on that play, especially that play, 57. Luke Engen, he got off his block real quick and then went and hit the linebacker. If they're getting into the linebackers real quick, they're going to have a good night of running.
Wideouts left and right, the backs are in an eye. Option, Schultz is going to keep it. He's got the first down as he gets inside the 35-yard line of the E-Rap. Larkin just starting to put together a very punishing running attack, and then you know that one of these times he's going to come back and throw the ball and be Katie bar the door.
Well, Coach Dale Shaver going to the option this year, one of the first years we've seen Coach running that play, and he's got the talent to do it this year with Stevens at quarterback.
Eric Schultz under center, got the back split behind him. Hands off to Wilharm, left side. Wilharm got a little bit of running room, but then got corralled pretty quickly after he got across the line of scrimmage and a couple yards into the secondary. He got hit pretty quickly by Sean Lundster, the middle linebacker. Give him a gain of about 2-3 on the carry. It'll bring up second down and a long 7 short 8.
Well, that time Wilharm had to sidestep DeMario Davis, a 6'3", 280-pound offensive lineman, to get through there, and that's what held him up.
Juwan Davis goes wide to the left side, even to the right. Back to pass goes Schultz, looking downfield, looking for Davis. Got stepped.
All right. Yeah.
Pass complete to Davis for 42-yard touchdown for the Royals.
And in he went. A 32-yard touchdown pass to Juwan Davis from Eric Schultz and the Royals. All of a sudden now are exploding here, and I think it's going to be just a portion of what's going to happen.
Yeah, this could be a running clock as the game continues on at this pace.
Steve Ruck could attempt to kick for the hold of Reebok.
Ruck's extra point is good, and with 42 seconds left in the first quarter, score Larkin Royals 14, Rockford East Reds 0.
We'll send it back with a 30-second break on WRMN.
West Suburban Limousine Services proudly feature the best in professional courteous limousine service for the Chicagoland area. West Suburban Services has a fleet that includes sedans, 6, 8, 10, and 14-passenger limousines. They even have a 21-passenger SUV to better fit your needs for your special event. Going to O'Hara Midway, West Suburban Services offers one-way trips to and from O'Hara Midway Airport. For more information, call 630-736-LIMO. That's 630-736-LIMO. Or check out their website at westsuburbanlimo.com. When you want to ride in style, call West Suburban Services. With the passing of summer, Herb's Bakery wants to remind everyone about the holidays that will soon be here. Call us now for your holiday needs, whether it's a family reunion or corporate function. Located at 1020 Larkin Avenue, Herb's has been proudly serving the Fox Valley area for almost 50 years. Call today, 847-741-0249. Enjoy the wide variety of cookies and cakes. You're listening to exciting high school football action right here on the Fox Valley's Voice of Champions, WRMN AM 1410. And now, let's head back down to the field.
Plays took 2:19 to do it. Quick strike. Kind of like the Larkin of old.
Harley's got wide outs either way. Back to pass as the quarterback completes it to DeMario Martin, but he slips and falls down, but he's very close to
Chase Floyd's pass to Mario Martin.
Well, I'll tell you, that
good enough for a first down and the change move.
He had Royals chasing him to the sidelines, only 3 guys back to the Royals on the defense covering the receivers, and nobody got him. He went down and he tried to cut. His legs went right out from under him. Their first down. We're counting down the seconds of the first quarter. So at least they got their first down in the first quarter. They may not get a playoff here. Unless he snaps the ball very quickly. I don't think he will. And that's the end of the first quarter. And not sad about that.
We have Larkin Royals 14, Rockford East Reds 0.
For a 1-minute break on WRMN.
Tonight's officials are back judge Ray Lyons, linesman Dave Kraft, line judge Jim Blasik, umpire P.J. Schneider, and your referee is Bill Lottie.
Zach Swenson of the guards, Mike Tapia and John Ellison the tackles. Back to pass goes the quarterback.
All right.
Back by Stevens.
Yeah.
Stevens neckties the quarterback for about a 10-yard loss.
And the Lark, we're not talking about linebackers. We're talking about the front four, giving them much more than they can handle.
Well, it seems like Stevens overpowered his receiver, brought him backwards, and then Stevens releases from him and go ahead and makes the sack and a quarterback. 2 sacks tonight for Eric Stevens, both of them for big losses.
That's about a 9-yard loss on the play. Quarterback wisely this time hands off to DeMario Martin, who gets some good running room as he comes close to the 29-yard line before he's wrestled down by rebound.
DeMario Martin, the ball carrier, tackled by number 24.
And who else comes
Shane
in on
Kyle.
that one? That looked like a
Big
nice
gain on the play, brings up a
tackle
3rd
there,
and
as,
7
the Royals certainly got enough
20-yard,
in on that
29-yard line.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down and a much more manageable 6 yards for the E-Rabs from their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, he got back the loss of yards by the sack and plus a little more. It's going to bring third and long.
Mellon and Russell go wide to the quarterback's left. Hands off to his running back, to his fullback, Lundström. And Lundström does not get the first down as he only crosses the 30-yard line to about the 32. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Ball carrier, tackled by Rocks. Short gain on the play, brings up a 4th and a long 2.
Sean Lundström, 5'10", 205 senior. Swedish names that come from Rockford still have a lot of that heritage. Let's see, Tapia, I think, are they gonna punt? They have a gunner there, and Tapia is back in punting formation. Only 10 yards off the line. That's very blockable. And here they're coming out again a little bit after he gets a line drive kick that's caught by Lee at the 30. He's the 40, 45.
All right, good return.
And finally tackled. So a nice return that time by Brad Lee.
Lee
took it really
brings the ball up to the 50-yard line, mid-stripe, where
Evans comes wide to the near side, Davis to the far side. 2 backs behind the quarterback. Hands it off to Lee on the near side. Lee breaks right through a hole on the left side into the secondary. He'll be only about a yard short of
Lee, the ball carrier.
Brad Lee looks capable of possibly breaking one tonight. I don't think he's broke one all year, has he, John?
He's going to break one tonight. He's getting awfully close, I'll tell you. Certainly he's run a couple of them, and he's getting into the secondary, and one of these times he's going to get it.
Safety making a tackle that time for the E-Rabs.
Last week, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns for Lee. Gets the call again right up the middle. He's got the first down yardage, but he's met by 4 or 5 white shirts from the E-Rabs. They drive back, but he's got the first down yardage. Enough so they'll move the chain.
Lee, the ball carrier.
Stevens comes back into the game for the Royals.
Ball spot on the 39-yard line.
Check out. Look out. This could call for something. They may be looking to go deep with something here. Schultz gets the play from the bench, runs into the team. We're Larkin leading 14-0, 8:53 in the second quarter, in the first half. Schultz will take it under center. He's got 2 wideouts to his left, and he's got a slot man to the far side. Now Kelly comes in motion to the near side. There's the pitch to Lee, trying to get the blocking in the near side. He's got some blocking. He's across the 30. We got a flag right at the line of scrimmage as Lee goes out of bounds.
We've got a flag on the play.
28-yard, the 29-yard line. Let's check the flag right about at the line of scrimmage. Definitely, and it is in holding territory. That's the preliminary signal.
We've got a holding penalty against the Royals.
Honestly, could have been Kevin Kazar. Kevin Kazar kind of laying on the E-Rab defender there. Didn't get off. And, I'm not sure if he was the one hitting the whistle, but it could have been.
Well, they don't specify numbers until they get to the pro level here.
Holding penalty,
that
ball at the 49-yard line.
By Brad Lee and puts the ball all the way back almost to the original line of scrimmage when they got the ball at the 49-yard line. So instead of having they got a first down in the interim, so they're looking at a first down and 20.
Well, a couple passes here, John, and no problem for the Larkin Royals so far tonight.
Stevens goes wide to the far side. Lee goes into the slot. Kelly to the near side, or Davis to the near side. Out of the shotgun. Schultz back to pass. Looking for Davis. Fires complete. He's at the 45, the 40. Still on his feet.
All right.
Spins off one.
All right.
Finally driven to the ground.
All right. All right.
Yard line, but that should be enough for a first down.
Randall Russell on the crushing tackle.
When he got down
after Davis picks up at least.
But I'll say that's enough. That's a 21-yard carry.
21-yard pass completion.
As Randall Russell that time on the tackle that time for the E-Rab. The
first down Royal.
Low as Davis was spinning and spinning and spinning and finally got tackled.
You know, as good a play as that was, Larkin ran double tights on that, and on the near side, their tight end took off down the middle of the field and wide open if they'd have hit it there.
There's a lot of possibilities for the Larkin Royals tonight. Looks like Stevens has got his, or Schultz has his options on every play.
Boy, this has all the earmarks of a running clock. Schultz hands it off on a nice counter to Wilharm, and Wilharm all the way inside the 15 to the 12. Boy, Wilharm that time on a nice counter play. Boom, right into the
Wilharm, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 24.
And nice blocking that time by the Royals. Offensive line opening up a big hole. That hole's been there several times tonight. Just another example.
Well, Mike Lindsay, Jason Wolfsaw, and Eric Heinrich, the guys right in the middle, they were the ones that really did that one. Well, Davis will go wide to the right side. And who's coming to the near side? That's Kelly. I formation. Hand off again to the first man in the eye, and look at the blocking downfield that continues.
Wilharm ball carrier again, brings the ball down to the 8-yard line for the Royals.
Still driving this guy back into the end. Luke Higgins has done that quite a bit this year. Luke doesn't believe in stopping at the first whistle. It's usually the second or third. Luke Higgins, he likes to mix it up back there. I think he got used to it because
timeout Rockford
started in basketball. He's got his brain beat in a couple of seasons. That was football coverage, usually on Friday night. This particular week, we talked the station into a Thursday night game as trying to get on as many football games as coverage of your Larkin Royals, your Elgin Maroons, and the East St. Charles East Fighting Saints. First and goal for the Royals. A lot of movement and flags go flying. Looks like springtime and the dandelions with so much yellow on the field.
That looks like illegal procedure Larkin that time.
But everybody apparently agrees because I saw a lot of the E-Rab line jump, and I think everybody knew the right call except maybe Mike Lindsay. A lot of people moved that time. Sometimes when that happens, that's what happens. Oh, no, offside. No, offside. No, it was not, and it was.
We got offside on the defense.
He did the right thing by snapping the ball when they were coming across. Right. That was a smart thing to do.
Well, once you break the neutral zone, John, it's an offside regardless, though, isn't it?
Yep. He's just practicing for when he's in the playing college ball.
Right.
Half the distance, puts the ball to 14-0 at the E-Rab 4. Broken I formation. Handoff Lee, left side. Can't break the first tackle right at the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be enough for a first down, I believe. That'll be first and goal now for the Larkin Royals, as they have just a few yards to go before they make this 21-0. Larkin brings up their halfback. Wilhelm brings him up a little bit closer to the line.
Bradley was tackled by Matt Jack that time.
Dave Wilhelm is a 5'7", 175-pound junior. As quick as they come, he is very fast.
For all you baseball fans, the Giants are up 6-0 in the third inning.
That's
the World Series.
Anaheim could tie it in the next inning. Handoff Lee, left side, close, he's in.
All right.
Lee off the left side for a touchdown, Royals.
Third running touchdown in the last 2 games as Lee covers the last 5 yards for the 21st or 20th point for the Larkin Royals.
That's the hardest I've seen him running this year. He's broken.
Lee's touchdown brings the score
already tonight.
To Larkin 20, Rockford 0.
Be sure to turn down your volume and turn us on. AM 1410 for football coverage. Larkin just scored their third touchdown.
Steve Ruck attempts the extra point out of the hold of Eric Reebok, and the kick is good. The Royals take a
Ruck's extra point is good.
lead over the
21-0.
Rockford East High School. We'll be back after this 1-minute break.
For the best in local news, sports, and activities, turn to your Courier News. The Courier News is proud to show off their support for all of our local area high school sports programs. And after the game is over tonight, you can turn to the Courier News for the inside story and statistics from the game, as well as all the other sports action from around the area in tomorrow's morning paper. For more information on how you can subscribe to your local paper, the Courier News, call 847-888-7721. That's 847-888-7721.
In the third inning, the Giants are winning. 6-0.
Here's two things you like: the Flame Broiled Whopper sandwich at Burger King, and chicken.
Yeah, that was compliments of WRMN.
Whopper only at Burger King. A tender chicken breast fillet with that Burger King Flame Broiled taste, topped with crisp lettuce and bright tomato. Can't beat that. The new Chicken Whopper. You gotta try one.
Lane Tech finishes the season 9-0 with a 35-6 win.
We're back to football. Ruck kicks the ball from the left to the radio dial to the right. Russell and Bellin are deep. There's the run-up and the kick from the middle of the field. The high-end end kick to be taken at the 10-yard line by Russell, going to the right side to the 15, to the 20. 25 falls forward to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Running 12 offensive plays from scrimmage the first half here. This is their fourth possession.
Wide out to the far side. Pitch to Martin. Martin at the line of scrimmage. He's got a lot more as he gets across the 35-yard line before he's run out of bounds right in front of his head coach on the far side of the field. Where will they say he stepped out? They'll say he actually stepped out at the 34-yard line.
I think Nick Lopez forced him out of bounds that time, John, as he just ran along. Everybody graciously just didn't hit him.
Gain of 5 on the carry for DeMario Martin. He's their premier. He's a decent running back. He's got good speed. Russell comes way wide to this side. There's the pitch to Martin coming around this side, and oh my gosh, nobody blocked. It's just a whole group of Larkin Royals come crashing over to make the tackle.
DeMario Martin, the ball carrier again.
To hit him first, and then Reebok came in there, and I'll say Kyle
gain of about 3, brings up a third and long 2.
Only after a gain of only
36-yard line.
Bring up third, and a solid 2, make it 3 from the 36-yard line. Larkin leading 21-0 over Rockford East. 2 wide outs to the near side. The backs are split behind the quarterback. And there's the lineman as he said. He put his hand down, and that's going to be enough for an illegal procedure call against the ERAB. Oh, boy.
There was movement in the ERAB line.
Something, it's a mistake, and that's
5-yard penalty being assessed against the Rockford East ERAB.
A lot of times a team like this kind of gets down on themselves, and they just kind of forget about the important things. The important things are not making turnovers and not committing penalties.
Stupid mental mistakes. So brings up a third and a much tougher 8. There's the handoff. No, check out a fumble. Fumbles. He tried to give a handoff to Martin, but they never connected. And Tapia dove for it, and who recovered it? Floden was the one that the quarterback. Floden is the guy that actually came up with the ball. But it's going to bring up 4th down now and 11.
Chase Floden recovers the ball for the ERABs.
Down to a
4th down and a long 10.
And about 11, and just 2 quick plays.
Tapia back in. Now there are 2 Royals back, Ruck and Lee.
They're too deep. Too deep? Larkin is too deep, says Andy Meinhardt.
They're not gonna fake it from here. There's the kick, and it is gonna bounce. And boy, it bounces dangerously close to both Jawan Davis and to Brad Lee before it finally takes a reverse.
That punt is down at the 35-yard line where the Royals take over 1st and 10 with 4:17 remaining in the half.
They collect the ball in.
Wide outs left and right, both under center. hands it off to Lee, and Lee is just corralled at the line of scrimmage. Nice
Bradley,
tackle that
block
time.
carrier.
A definite hard tackle that
Stop by
time
number 77.
by Luke Holcomb, defensive tackle, 6'4", 280-pound senior. Just grabbed him around the helmet, put him down, pulled him down. I guess that's one sure way to bring most people down. Head and shoulder tackle. I think he grabbed him under both armpits. He got a charitable gain of a little over a yard to bring up second and a short 8. Luke Holcomb and actually Demario Davis, both huge on that defensive line for the E-Rabs. Schultz hands off, delayed to Bradley. Bradley Lee's got across the 50 to 40, and
all right.
Put out of bounds inside the 40-yard line on the near side by Toby Johnson. Toby Johnson is the one who finally caught him, but after a first down, though,
that whole play was made by Kevin Kazar giving that kickoff block. What a block.
Spoken by a quarterback who played on this very field back in 1983. 25 yards on that last play by Brad Lee. First and 10 for the Royals, 38-yard line, the E-Rab 38. A lot of movement on the E-Rab line, and again, flags go flying, and I think Schultz is getting them on a hard count. Schultz is getting them on a hard count. I don't know if he's just practicing for future games. I don't know if I give that hard count away that much, but he's done it a couple times tonight. Wonder if he laughs when it happens. Gotcha again. Oh, we know this in the sophomore game. The sophomores did it on 2 successive plays, a hard count. Went from 4th and 11 to a 4th and 1, and 2 successive offside. First and 5 for the Royals. Ball to 33. Ever closer. Handoff, Lee, left side, got pulled from behind. He wasn't allowed to get to the 30-yard line as he was just simply pulled from behind by Sean Lundström, who made the tackle. They'll give him charitably the 30-yard line. They'll say he got his forward progress to that. It'll bring up second down and 2. Gain of 8. Principal Renata Mateus up here in the booth with us tonight. She's staying warm, I think. Well, Renata came dressed for the game. She saw the open room up here. Reminds us, in a second we'll talk about pitch to Lee, right side, got the first down, and a little bit more as this forward progress. The 25, just inside the 25-yard line. Brad Lee getting some good yardage tonight. I'll be interested to see what his halftime totals are because he's had some nice runs. First and 10 for the Larkin Royals, ball to right about the middle of the field, the 25-yard line. Larkin leading 21-0 over Rockford East with 2:34 on a running first half clock. 58 yards so far for Brad Lee tonight.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
On fours. Schultz on the option, pitches to Lee. Lee hit at the line of scrimmage. All forward. Boy, he got hit by 2 E-Rabs. The first guy to get him was Jack Matt, the strong safety, and then the guy that wrapped him up that time, who was it that wrapped him? Randall Russell. Wow, they got 2 guys on him. That's what it took to get him down. Pretty much of a no-gainer, so it's going to bring up second 10.
You notice which way the tacklers went on that?
Backwards. 11 carries for Brad Lee, 59 yards so far this evening. Schultz under center, got the back split behind him. Hands up to Wilharm, right side, big hole for Wilharm.
All right.
Secondary, inside the 10-yard line before he's finally tackled by Lundström on the far in the middle there, and if that hadn't made that tackle, he was gone the rest of the way. Larkin, 12th first down for the night, and pretty good yardage stacked up for
81 yards for Wilharm tonight. He's actually leading Brad Lee.
Well, I'll tell you, Luke Young at that time had a block like you can't believe. That hole, any of us could have gone through. Hand off Lee, and then he's in a lot of trouble right at the line. Boy, that went nowhere. But he still got yardage out of it, but that should have gone nowhere because it all broke down so quickly. But he still made something out of it. So they're moving the second and goal. They moved it about a yard. That's a surprise. Give him a couple maybe on the carry. Yeah, by the time they finally put it all the way, he got 2. Second and goal from the 8. Schultz under center. Hands it to the counter to Lee. Lee at the 5.
All right.
Forward to the 3. Took 3 white shirts to finally bring him down. As Russell, along with Matt Scott, got him to make the tackle, but Wilharm again with the carry on both plays. Third down and goal. Hand off Lee into the end zone.
All right.
Lee into the end zone.
Right for Brad Lee. The match is
And with 25 seconds left in the half, Larkin scores another touchdown.
In the second quarter, Brad Lee has just put the Royals up.
Making the score 27 Larkin, Rockford 0.
Steve Ruck. Reebok to hold at the 10. High snap, got it down quickly though, and
Rucks with the PAT, Reebok on the hold.
All right.
It looks good.
Making the score 28-0.
28-0 lead over Rockford East. Pat Hudgens at halftime. You're going to be talking to who?
Well, we'll be talking to Coach Dale Shaver as he comes back onto the field after halftime, and we plan to go down and visit the famous chef from the Larkin Booster Club. See what they've got on the grill tonight.
I'll tell you, one of the things that sets Memorial Field apart from a lot of other places we go is what there is to eat in the stands. Makes it better than any other place we go.
There is no better food in the Upstate 8 than at Memorial Field with the Larkin Booster Club doing well, and I'd have to say second would come the Elgin Maroons cooking staff is from the E-Booster Club. They do a wonderful job too.
Get your 50-50 tickets ready. Get your 50.
Get up here. He can't. He does. He's not listening. He's telling. There's the kick by Ruck. A high end over end kick. It's going to the far side. Mellon picks it up at his own 5. Takes the handoff. They do hand it off, and it's fumble. Larkin.
All right.
Fumble on the play. Larkin recovers.
All right. I'll just blow him out.
All over there.
Looks like 9 or number 9 for Larkin.
Tony Camacho recovers off the kickoff. That time Mellon came across.
Let's just blow him out.
I think Mellon wanted to handle it off, and Russell didn't want to take the handoff, and as a result, the ball lay on the ground, and neither one of them was near it. Camacho recovers. Do the Royals have enough time? 20 seconds. Yeah, they've got plenty of time. 5 yards is all they got to go. This is a short drive. Boy, throw one time and get done with it. Air it out.
One touchdown the second half. You got a running clock then.
So, pitch to Lee. Lee bumps into his own man. He's at the 5 and lost yardage that time. Stop the clock.
Lee tackled at the 10-yard line.
12 seconds left. Stop the clock here. They do with 12 seconds left. Ball loses all the way back to the 10. Now get down and goal with 12 seconds left. Larkin leading 28-0. Schultz back. No, he hands it back. On the hand back to
All right. All right.
Down Juwan Davis.
Did that the first game.
With Juwan Davis from the wide receiver spot. And he just went over the left side and broke a couple tackles, got into the end zone. And the Royals score with 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Wow.
Well, you can say 34 points and a half is the most for the Larkin Royals this season. the most for the last 3 seasons, I believe. I don't think the 99 I got to think back in the 99 team if they were able to put 34 points on and a half. Steve Rooks had the extra point, and the score
with the snap of Jones and a kick by Rooks.
35.
That makes the score Larkin Royals 35.
And Rockford East hasn't even gotten across they've only got 1 first down in the game so far. They haven't been across the 50-yard line. They got 1 first down. I mean, this is 1 score away from running clock. And right now, records are being looked at. Oh my God. They do it? We have to kick it onside. And Stevens is going to kick off. Eric Stevens to kick off. Waiting for the signal from the official. He has never got it. Now he runs up and there's the kick. An end over end kick bouncing at the 20, picking up on the bounce to the 15 to the far side by Mellon. It's up to the 30-yard line, and there's
and at the end of the first half.
In the end of the first half. So
Larkin Royals 35.
Trying to figure out what the heck they can even try to do.
E-Rab 0.
The Larkin Royals are going to go into the locker room with a 35-0 lead over the E-Rab. Boy, I don't know. What do you tell your team? What does Jeff Mansell say to his ball club right now? Is the official Dale talking to a couple of the officials here? Look at the E-Rabs walking into the locker room. I mean, this looks like the baton death march the way they're coming in. They just said they've got nothing, Andy.
Well, when we were watching the teams warm up before the game, we noticed Larkin running pretty crisp routes, that type of thing, but it didn't look like East was ready to play this game. Looks like it that way from the scoreboard.
And they got the state A. And one of the guys behind that is Dave Colbert. Dave, you've been cooking down there for quite a few years, man. Probably about 4 years now. What kind of food did you have tonight to serve, Dave?
Well, we had bratwurst, hot dogs, and the other games we had some sandwiches, chicken sandwiches. But last few days, most of them just bratwurst.
I'll say the bratwurst is some of the best ones I have, and now I go to Packer games too, you know. Right away. Well, I was hoping to steal a sample someplace to compare the modernized meat that the put on, but I got down here too late, John. I can't bring anything back up the booth, so you'll have to go up here tonight until tomorrow.
High school. You just heard this year's opener.
Are you with me, John?
Those terrible.
I guess John is not.
We continue our show with the Larkin Palms and a routine to perennial Larkin High School favorite. The boys are back in town.
Every one of these games, and you're fixing down here and keep up the good work.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Randy Scruggs.
Okay, John, back to you. Okay, thanks. I'll tell you, that's a big part. You see a lot of people coming up with the, you know, you can see what they're getting from those guys down there. They've made a lot of good stuff there, and you know, the crowd really appreciates it. I know that. We're at halftime here at Memorial Field. Larkin leading 35-0 over Rockford East. The Larkin band is entertaining the crowd on the field. There are a couple of xylophones in front of us, and now one of the well, there's two. They got both of the, what do they call those guys? The ones that are in front of the band. Now directing the pom-pom girls are on the field right now, presenting their team. 35-0, Larkin got on the board first. 4:19 left in the first quarter. 56-yard quick pass from here. Sam Smith. Boy, easy for me to say. And I'll tell you, a lot of yards after the catch that time as he ran it for his first touchdown of the season. Steve Rooks has the extra point, the first of 5 extra points that he's kicked tonight. Royals got the board a little over 4 minutes, a little under 4 minutes after that, make it 14-0. This time a 42-yard pass. Merrick Wilson to Juan Davis. Pretty as it can be. I mean, Davis got behind his receiver by a couple of yards. So
Schultz off the ball. Nothing that Rockford needs to do. Davis turned around and ran the last 5 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. Takes the point, made it 14-0. Bradley scored the first of his 2 touchdowns. Half when he ran a 3-yard touchdown run for 6:30 left in the second quarter. That the extra point, 21-0. The second touchdown, another 3-yard touchdown run, 25 seconds left in the half. Made it 3-0. Made it 28-0. The Royals scoring so quickly.
Tonight we have a special presentation by the LHS Drumline and Martin Flag Squad. Prepare to be dazzled with a musical setting by Chuck Mangione. The band now presents
at the 5, and the Royals converted that into the 5th touchdown, a 10-yard run by Juwan Davis.
Valerie Gassell and
nothing at the halftime.
Drumline captain is Alex Rott. Please welcome the 2002 LHS Flag and Drumline.
Touchdown, Sam Smith with 1. We've got some halftime stats that Indy Meinhardt's trying to figure out, and you got them figured out?
I think so. We've got rushing for Larkin Wilhelm with 86 yards rushing, Lee 62 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns, and Juwan Davis 10 yards and 1 touchdown. Pat
Drum is going to kick off. There's the run-up and the kick. It's a low kick. It's going to be picked up on the bounce by Juwan Davis. Fakes the handoff at the 20. He's at the 30, and that's all the farther he'll go as he's tackled down on a good tackle that time by one of the guys on the kickoff team, Enrico Martinez. Tackles him at the 30-yard line with the Royals to take over 1st and 10. Start the second half.
You know, so much of Larkin's offense is a timing offense. And if they don't keep their timing, a lot of what Schultz does is does a 3- and 5-step drop. And that's, the mechanics all begins with the first step retreat from center. And I think they need to practice that.
They take Wilhelm out, and instead they're going to go to a couple more wide receivers. So left and right they have them. One single running back, handoff. Lee quickly into the secondary, and looks like he's got a first down right on the very first carry.
For a first down.
So pick up another quick 10-11 for Brad Lee, and it's enough for a first down all the way up to the 43-yard line. Royals just picking up where they left off. Lee comes out. We're going to start seeing some other fresh faces, I think. Schultz brings the team to the line of scrimmage. He's got wideouts left and right. Wilhelm is in the backfield, the sole running back. And no, hand up to Wilhelm, backs up the middle, and he breaks it with
Go, yeah!
32. Boy, he broke that one. He was so close to taking that one.
Wilhelm gains 26 on the play. Change move again, first down Royals.
He gets all the way down to the 32-yard line of the Rockford of the E-Rabs, and I'll tell you, they were so close.
That takes Wilhelm over 100 yards now for the night. I think we got our answer about passing and run double tight both times.
So they're double tight ends in right now. 2 wideouts, 1 running back. Back to pass goes Schultz. All alone, finds Red Jones on a reception at the 25. Jones with his 5th catch this season.
That pass is caught by number 11, Brad Jones.
He's out of the tight end position. Doesn't get a lot of passes his way, and that's how he does. So his dad happy that he caught the ball right up here running the scoreboard. Give him a gain of 6 on that. Brings up 2nd and 4. Looking at the Larkin football game records, and it doesn't seem to be one for touchdowns, rushing touchdowns game, but I believe 5 touchdowns for Vince Weber against the Calvin 97 was said that game. Hand off to Lee, hitting the backfield, still going though. He's still spinning around, and that's going to be it. He'll never bring him down before the whistle finally sounds, but he got back, I think, to the line of scrimmage. He got hit right behind the line of scrimmage, but he's able to break that tackle, and he got, I think, all the way up to the line of score. They're actually going to give him a gain of 1 or 2. They'll bring up a 3rd down and long 2 for the Royals. Ball is at the 25-yard line of the E-Rabs with 9:44 left in the third quarter. It's Larkin's first drive in the second half, leading 35-0. Double tight end, three guys in the backfield. Pitch to Lee, trying to decide which way he's going to go, and he didn't have any way to go. Any way he went was the wrong way.
They had 4 linemen on this side of the center on that run.
And that's the way we went, and that's why he got tackled back. The backfield going to bring fourth and a long one for Larkin. Looks like he lost yardage. He lost a good 5, 6, 7 on that one. Looks like Larkin's going to go ahead and go for it here. And then that no man's land's too far for a field goal, as that would be about a 48-yard field goal. And it's been a 2-foot goal for a punt. 29-yard line. They've got to get to 22 to get the first down. Adults under center. Play action, back to pass, looking on throwing the ball downfield. It's complete.
All right. All right.
9-yard touchdown pass.
All right.
29 yards on that touchdown pass.
Juwan Davis kind of put near the goal line, just turned around and almost flat-footed caught the ball. Terrible coverage for DeKalb. I have to say, pretty much double coverage, but the receivers was left alone.
So now 2 for 2 going deep, 15 yards or more over on the left-hand side. Maybe they found the weakness over there.
There's the snap, and the kick by Ruck is perfect.
Extra point by Ruck is good. They can score on 42.
Point line is 42 to nothing. Now the clock is going to run. Well, to Mr. Yore, who's keeping the clock. It's a welcome sign. He basically folds his arms to go to sleep. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tim Jones is the clock guy. I think Renata takes note that he's off the clock now. He does go to sleep a lot anyway. No.
While he's on the clock?
Well, 42 points in the game, John. I believe that is the most for Larkin for the year, is it? There were 6 plays, 69 yards for the Royals on that season, yes. For this season, it is the highest point total. Stevens will do the kickoff. He's putting the ball down on the tee right at the 40-yard line. Place of Ruck. So let Stevens has done the last couple kickoffs. It's a good idea to get a couple people that can do it, because Ruck plays defense, and when you play defense like that, you could always get hurt. It's good to have somebody that's behind you that can do it. So Stevens to kick off, and he's got Russell and the run-up a stutter step, and he takes the ball, is headed toward, and does go out of bounds, and a flag will be thrown. And the E-Refs will have their best field position of the night to start out a drive. Oak Park River Forest to start things off. So second shutoff so far of the season for the Larkin Royals, if they can sustain that. I wonder if they do want to go for that. I'm sure they do. Trips go to the far side for the quarterback. Hands it up right up the middle to Martin, and Martin moves the stack a couple yards, gets all the way up to close to the 40-yard line.
What do you suppose an E-Rab is?
Much discussion so far tonight has been around that. As John Neri asked that of an E-Rab fan, and he turned around and said, "What, John?" Black and red, whatever that had to mean. So
Red, black.
What's a royal? What's a maroon? Back to pass. Fires it complete to Russell. Evades one tackle. He's still on his feet. Tackle from behind in the fumble. And who's got it? The Royals say they've got it. Russell got into the secondary, got hit from behind.
All right.
And sure enough,
Yes.
the Royals came up with the ball.
Fumble recovery by Larkin.
It looked
Number
like it was
25, Russell.
who recovered the fumble.
All right.
Rock made a tremendous tackle that time. I'm sure he's one of those that forced that fumble. And Lopez
Number
with the
25,
recovery,
Zoki
but
recovered
Rux
that
with the
fumble.
tackle, and just as they start to get something going, the clock is still running, so I mean that's going to be the thing that's going to end this game a lot more charitably for the E-Raps. Larkin leading 42-0, and nothing the E-Raps can do goes right tonight. They get a nice carry, but then he fumbles. Back to pass, Schultz. Looking long, firing, it's complete to Kelly. He's inside E-Raps territory, dragged down at the 40-yard line. So a nice completion that time as Schultz still trying to put together what he needs to do, and that might be about his last pass of the night as he
Tom
comes over
Kelly,
and gets a call from Mike Lee on the sidelines, gets a high five, and he'll go back in and quickly get the thing going right now. Clock is running. That means that it doesn't stop for first downs for anything or for incomplete passes or anything unless the E-Raps score a touchdown.
Rockford defense looks a little tired. Larkin is calling a timeout here.
That will stop the clock with 6:16 left to play in the third quarter as Schultz comes up to the line of scrimmage. He's got wideouts left and right. He's got a split backfield. Handoff right side. Wilharm at the 30, on the 25.
All right.
Punishing run by Wilharm.
And Wilharm is with a nice carry all the way down to the 20-yard line. Just when you think you got him down, he gets forward for another 5.
I think he's going to have more broken tackles than he's had rushes. Fantastic.
What a game he's having tonight. He hasn't gotten into the end zone yet, though. That's the one thing he hasn't done yet. Davis to the right, Kelly to the left, Wilharm and Lee in the backfield. Handoff to Wilharm, and boy, I'll tell you, everybody knew he was carrying at that time. He got Yang
Handoff to
Pekiangi, I'm sorry, Ansu Pekiangi with a carry, and he got met by a bunch of white shirts. That's his first carry tonight.
There's only been 7 shutouts in the Upstate 8. There's 6 shutouts in the Upstate 8 this year. This would be the 7th by an Upstate 8 team if Larkin's able to sustain this score.
Pekiangi is the up back. Kent Lawton is in the game tonight, and that time that was Lawton with the carry, and Lawton gets
ball
down to
carrier
about
Lawton.
17-yard line, brings the ball right in the middle of the field. Give him a gain of a couple on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for Larkin. Some different players getting in right now as Reebok and Rux are getting ready. I think Rux might be practicing for, they're looking at a field goal now. They're warming up for field goal. So, pitch, near side, Lawton inside the 20-yard line.
Kent Lawton, the ball carrier again.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Sophomore Kent Lawton.
If he actually lost a yard or so. Let's see how the Royals going to try a field goal or not. They try for it, or they're going to make the play here. I think it would be a 30. That would be approximately a 36-yard, 37-yard kick to do it. No, you don't. I don't think they are going to do. Oh, you don't kick a field goal when you're leading 42-0.
Practice for the playoffs.
No.
I think it's a little bit out of Rux's range, however.
They're going to go for it. The pass goes Schultz. Fires it complete to Lee, far side. He's got the first down.
All right.
First down close to the 10-yard line.
The play's worked a couple times tonight. The wide receiver
Brad Lee on the
flashed
reception.
down the field, and Lee came out of the
Giving up for
backfield
a first
in the area in the flat that has just been vacated by the East Rockford
It looks like it's spotted on the 9-yard line. First and goal.
For a first down.
You know what really makes that play, though, too, is the tight end, that time Brad Jones going down there and kind of clearing out some people all the way down the field for him to make sure he gets that wide open. Schultz brings the team to the line of scrimmage, broken eye, behind him. Hands off, there's the ball's loose, E-Raps have it.
East Rockford has the ball. Urev's got it. Bradley never collected the ball that time as the ball went through his hands, hit his knee, and went off the back of the offensive line.
Toby Johnson recovered that fumble for Rockford East. Rockford takes over.
Right.
First and 10
Missed the exchange a little bit.
on the 9-yard line.
Chest to begin with.
We saw that earlier in the season where Bradley did that, and the ball kind of scooted in the end zone and was picked up. I think, John, was that in the Streamwood game, I believe? It's almost the same identical play happened right near the goal line. The Urebs come out at their own 10-yard line to DeMario Martin. Martin skirting around the right side, a little bit of yard.
DeMario Martin ball carrier,
nice ankle tackle
7 yards on the play.
By Paul Ryan. As we stated, 42 points for the Royals, the most this season so far for this offense. Only one better than the 41-7 win over the Elgin High Maroons in week 3. 6 yards on the carry. Yeah, that was quite a production too. Then the Royals really faded the next week. So I mean, handoff. Near side, that's through the fullback, Lundstrand. He's met by student body left is a whole bunch of blue jerseys, Reebok, along with, looks like Ryan, along with Ruck, and who else got in on him? It looks like it might have been Brandon Ryan, so a bunch of guys got him that time and just went nowhere. It's 3rd down and 5. Actually lost a yard on that play.
Notice after that play, there wasn't one lineman from East on the ground.
Wow. They got wideouts left and right. Back to pass goes the quarterback. A lot of pressure. Fires it complete to the far side to first down. Yeah, he got the first down as he completes it to Toby Johnson on the far side. Enough for the first down. So that worked that time. It was almost like a screen that he almost set up the way Larkin came crashing in. They never got him, but he got the pass completed to Johnson out of the backfield. Obviously, only one more play for this 3rd quarter. Seconds taken away, 20 seconds left, 42-0, Larkin lead. Running clock going right now whenever you get over 40-point lead. That's what the IHSA says. Hand off on the trap to DeMario Martin and going nowhere, so that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter, and they'll shift ends to the final 12 minutes of this game with Larkin leading 42-0. So after getting a first down to the pass to Toby Johnson, the E-Rabs are going to try to regroup and see what they can do to get in a blue person. First down to about 3. Chase Floden, hand off on the trap again. This time they tried to work it on the inside. The hand off to Jackson Matt. And Eric Stevens, I think, had the stop that time.
I don't think that's a position you want to get yourself into as a quarterback. You see him flipping the ball around.
Tackle by Ryan.
High and low.
Matt Ryan.
Maybe half a yard. It's still basically 3rd down and almost 10.
Stopped by Paul Ryan.
3 wide receivers go to Chase Floden left. Back to pass he goes. He's rolling to that side. He pulls it. He looks. Now he's going to run. And he breaks one tackle and Ruck drives him out of bounds on the far side, short of the first down.
Larkin blitzed all their linebackers there.
A missed tackle that time by Juan Davis. Juan Davis
enough for a first down.
was enough. That'll bring another first down, and that's Gary. How many first downs? Is that 4 for them?
Three. That is first down.
Third first down. 4
being forced out of bounds by Rux.
E-Rab.
We remember all of them.
Ball spotted on the 33.5-yard line. First and 10. E-Rabs.
John Neary doing very well in math. Was able to come up with that number.
Couple wide outs. He's got 3 to the far side. Back to pass goes Loden, looking downfield, fires the pass. It's complete, and he's immediately down as he threw the ball to her. And I wouldn't be surprised if they, oh boy, that's...
Get him, yeah.
He goes on the sack. Stevens, third sack of the night. Busted in on...
Eric Stevens on the quarterback sack.
Larkin, just run that clock out.
Back to the 47-yard line.
Starting to rain,
right to the midfield, they'll say he caught him at loss of 3 on the sack, and that's the third time Stevens has got somebody tonight, that quarterback. Boy, he just got him in his sights.
Like they got across the 50, Eric Stevens said to himself, hey, you're not going to get any farther. I'm going to take you back. And back they did go.
Now the ball is on their side of the 50. Got everybody right close to the line. Hand off to that Martin, or was that? No, that wasn't Martin, but he just busted it across. It was Martin. Busted it right across midfield line. Lunds from the carry. Either side. Only one running back behind him. Back to pass goes slow. Fires the ball. It's complete. Back to a regular clock running. So now the E-Rabs, with their best scoring opportunity of the night, are on the Larkin 7-yard line.
We're going to see
Mario Martin for 43 yards.
Defensive line going now is a
first and goal
situation. We got Kevin Kazarek, Luke Ingham.
Ball spotted on the
Larkin Royals.
Larkin Royals 6-yard line.
Boy, Luke's a big guy to have to move, too. Handoff to near side to Lunstra, and Lunstra is down to the 5-yard line. He's
Davis and Rux, the tacklers.
Tackle on that play by Juwan Davis.
The ball carrier.
7:27 left in the game. Larkin leading 42-0. The E-Rabs trying to get in the end zone, try to get something on the board here, try to get the clock stopped from running solidly. Loden brings the team up. He's got the backs divided behind him. That goes back to fires. The pass is blocked by Stevens, or tipped by Stevens, as he's looking to go out to one of his wide receivers, and I think he was looking for Lunstra out in the flat, and that ball was tipped by Stevens and came down to the ground, fluttered kind of non-dangerously to bring up third down and goal at the 5-yard line. The clock unmercifully ticks down for the E-Rabs as they are desperately trying to stop it by getting a touchdown. Larkin moving about in their defense. Back to pass goes Loden. He fires it into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown to DeMario Martin, his 10th touchdown of the season. Scores
DeMario Martin on the touchdown for Rockford East.
Left in the game.
Puts them on the board.
A 5-yard touchdown.
They've had some success tonight. 3 for 4 throwing between 5 and 10 yards on the right-hand side.
They're going to go for 2. Going to go for 2. There's the quarterback back to pass, looking, fires it into the end zone. They got the 2-point conversion. Boy, he gave that to Russell on the 2-point conversion. Randall Russell that time
on the 2-point conversion
for the 2 points. Brings the score to 42-8, so the Larkin Royals will not record their second shutout of the season. I guess we probably gave them a
We probably jinxed him on that, didn't we, Andy? Sorry. Yeah, Andy questioned me earlier about a piece of paper. How many shutouts for the season? I looked it up, but that was our first mistake, Andy. Well, the clock stops now at 6:17, and if the Royals can come back and score another touchdown, they can get it going again. And I think that's the popular sentiment here. But boy, when you get 50 points scored in a game, though, that takes time to do that. I'll tell you, even the writers here are concerned now about their deadlines because it takes a long time to score a lot of points. Front right, Landis Christ's imagination. There's the run-up and the kick. It's not an onside kick, but it's a worm burner. It's going dangerously close to the far sideline. It's picked up on the far side by Sam Smith. He's kind of retreating, trying to cross the field, and he goes down at the Royal
Sam Smith on the kickoff return.
Line. So Larkin will take over first and 10 with 6:07 left in the game, leading 42-8 over the Rockford E-Rab. I think who comes in at quarterback. Schultz.
Just get a couple first downs, run it out.
About the only place he hasn't tried tonight is 15 yards right down the middle.
They're missing. They finally got they needed to get their center in. They didn't have a center. So in comes Mike Lindsay. They did a lot of substitutions now. They've been trying to do that, and they had to get a center in. So they got the center in. Schultz, hands off. Kekiengi, right side, moves the stack, and there's a flag that comes flying at the end of the play. As Kekiengi carries it over the 20-yard line up to maybe the 22. Let's check the flag.
Personal foul against the Royals.
Wow. Personal foul, that's the call. That'll put the Royals back half the distance. Talking to the E-Rabs, clock continues to run at 4:52 left to play in the game. Back to the 8-yard line. We have a new quarterback, as you just heard, Steve Ruck, second-string quarterback. Brings the team up to the line of scrimmage, hands it off to that Lawton, and Lawton is angrily greeted as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets it out, gets it to the 6-yard line. I think he may have lost a yard on that one. Royals looking at a first and a whole bunch of yards, first and 20
Eric Heinrich into the
to
game.
go, and they got one on that one, so it's going to be just a whole bunch left to go. 3:53, clock ticking away, 42-8. Larkin Royals in the lead. There's a handoff right side. Lawton, a little bit of running room, crosses the 10-yard line. And his strongest run of the night is he carries it close to the 15, but it's going to bring up a third down and a whole bunch to go. In comes to the sidelines comes Tony Camacho.
Travis Camacho
Rush
in the
gets
game.
the play. 3:24, 3:23 on a running clock. Still Larkin leading 42-8. Wide out, left and right. Russ is the quarterback. Hands off, right side, and they're not going to get the first down yardage, obviously, but it was
Camacho on the carry.
Tony Camacho was his first carry of the night, brings up a fourth down. The Royals will have to punt. Unofficially, 2:57 left to go.
Unofficially, we've got Schultz taking a break now, going 6 for 8 for tonight, 146 yards, touchdown. Not a bad night.
Steve Larkin, first punt for the night? Yeah, Schultz has to get back on the field because he's going to punt. Have one fake punt. There's the snap, and there's the play.
Come on, ref.
So maybe instead of having a 4th and 8, they're going to have a 4th and 13, maybe? I believe so. Illegal procedure, Larkin, 5 yards. Going to move the ball back to about the 8, isn't it? Back to, the 13, I'm sorry, 13, 14-yard line.
Schultz will be standing inside his own 5, back at about the 2-yard line when he gets the ball. There's a high snap, goes up and gets it, gets the kick away. It's a good kick. It's going to be caught on the fly at the 47-yard line, and
all right, down he goes.
what a nice tackle that time.
Tackle by Lance Adams.
Tackle, and the reception of the punt right, he got it right where he got it. Never got any yardage out of that. Matter of fact, he actually lost down. I believe he caught the ball at the Larkin 48, and Lance Adams was able to corral him and swing him down, and he actually lost about 2. The ball will be right on the 50 again. 127, 124 running clock. They got to get things going real quickly. Bowden hands the ball off right side, and boy, that ball almost popped down with that running back. Wasn't that carried that time? They've got different folks in there too. Lunstra, the
ball carrier is Mario Martin.
Mario Martin. That way that's 3.
Ball across
Just a minute left. Clock running clock here. 42-8 Larkin in the 4th quarter.
Lunstra is the sole running back. Back to pass, goes floating, pumps once, fires it, completes far side, completes it to Russell at the Larkin 43-yard line with 33 seconds left to play, and the clock is still running. Now a timeout is going to be taken by Rockford East with 28 seconds left. They want ball is at the 43-yard line. Bowden brings trips to the near side. 3 wide receivers to the near side. He's got 1 single running back. Back to pass goes Bowden. He's hit.
All right.
Tackled as he got into the backfield by Paul
Way to
Ryan.
go.
Was the first one to grab him around the waist, and then he got some help as he brought him down. And a timeout is taken with 15 seconds left for E-Rabs. And there's somebody that brings the team up to the line. We got to get some coaches off the field, and finally it looks like all the coaches are off the field. Should be one of the last plays of the game. Back to pass goes floating. He's rolling to the near side. He's being chased, and he just throws the ball, and where's the flag? Just incompleted pass, but I'll say he just did that to avoid the sack and didn't get it over the line of scrimmage. That should have been grounding. But they're not going to call it.
Terry Shaver just got a bucket of water, too. Larkin players having a good time on the field now. Well, they should. They played a great game.
They're looking to see if there's any more Gatorade or any more water.
Mike Lee, where are you?
Ryan Clark's got whatever's left. He's looking for leaves. He's got the helmet. He's put it up, and he got something, too. So this is, they're having fun right now. The officials telling the Royals to move back, and Lee's trying to get on wet right now, and the official having a great deal of empathy for him. This will be the last play of the game. Back to pass, float, and he's going to be...
All right.
Boy, I'll tell you, what a way to end the game as he just looks right up the middle, and down he goes. And the tackle, Walter Miller and a bunch of guys for the Royals make the last tackle on float, and that ends the game. And Jerry head down. We'd like to thank him for keeping the staff. Hey, thanks a lot as everybody's heading out there. The final score tonight, 42-8. The Larkin Royals beat the E-Rabs and moved to 6-3 on the season. The E-Rabs season ends at 2-7. You got some final statistics here.
Final statistics for Larkin. We've got rushing Wilhelm for 130 yards rushing. Brad Lee, 71 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. It's an awesome night of running. These guys ran really hard and broke a lot of tackles tonight. Lawton came in and had a good night
quick
again.
Finishing.
10 yards. Passing, looks like my earlier numbers were off a bit. We got Schultz 7 for 8, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving Sam Smith, 56 yards, a touchdown, and Juwan Davis, 98 yards and a touchdown.
So we're going to stay tuned to Pat Hudson, who's right amongst a whole bunch of Larkin Royals right now, and he's looking for somebody to talk to, and I think he's going to narrow in on Dale Schaefer as the victory bell is now sounding, and we're going to keep track of who's he going to try to corral here? Dale Shaver.
Hey, Coach Shavers, your sixth victory for the year. You almost scored your second shutout. Were you trying to shut out or just not caring?
You know, everybody to score. Yeah, they came up with that one big play. He made that a right run. We kept them under control for a long time. They also broke the one long one, and that ended up costing us. So, good player, make good play.
Well, your entire coaching staff getting quite a shower of cold water, and coach is wiped out for a celebratory kiss, but the cold water kind of caught you by surprise, I take it.
Oh, yeah. You see it on TV plenty, boy. It takes your breath away.
We got a lot of time to prepare for next week's game. Sort of playoff spot for you this year, and I'm sure you're glad to be back in the playoffs.
It's nice to get back there again. A lot of these seniors, we addressed and brought up a long time ago in '99. We got in the playoffs. We got a chance to see what it was like, and they came in on that when everybody else had done it already. Told them we hope they're going to earn their own, and they got a chance to do it tonight. So real proud of them. Happy for them.
Yeah, Coach Hagan, thank you, and congratulations on your sixth victory for the year. John, we'll send it back up to you. I'm going to look for a couple of players here to start right here in a few minutes.
Okay, it looks like everybody got out of this one pretty healthily, and we're happy about that. Tonight, the Larkin Royals win 42-8. Jawan Davis with 3 touchdowns tonight. He picked off, he got a 42-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter. He got a 10-yard touchdown run with 5 seconds left to play in the first half, and then he took a 29-yard touchdown pass from Eric Schultz. That was his third touchdown as he scores 3 tonight. Brad Lee with a pair of touchdowns, two 3-yard touchdown runs. Sam Smith with his first touchdown of the season, the first touchdown of the night, a 56-yard touchdown pass from Eric Schultz to Sam Smith. And there you've got the scoring for the Larkin Royals tonight. One time did they give up touchdowns or allow the other team to score. The URAB scored with 6:17 left in the game. Clock was already on the running clock mode as Chase Loden passed to DeMario Martin for 5 yards and a touchdown, a 2-point conversion from Loden to Randall Russell makes it the final score 42-8. That's the victory bell that you hear. Larkin's victory bells ringing in the background as they can ring that well and strong tonight because the Royals finished season 6-3, heading to playoffs now with a little bit of with a nice little winning streak here that they got going, beating St. Charles East last week and taking this non-conference win tonight. Andy?
They did a great job. The thing that impressed me most was the line. They took their energy right off the start. They were just blowing them off the line on the offense. And many times the offensive linemen were 4 or 5 yards in the backfield, the defensive backfield, and boy, that makes a nice run for the guys.
Okay, Pat's got Eric Stevens with him down there on the field.
Eric, you had 3 sacks tonight on a quarterback. That's been your most sack production for the season, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What were happening there? Well, looked like your receivers were kind of picking themselves off. You were leaping and had an easy pass to quarterback.
Yeah, it was definitely. It was about as I thought it would be. It was kind of handing me sacks. I don't know what to say about it. The guy was out there, and I tackled him every time, basically.
How's this going to look for you and get ready for the playoffs?
Oh, we got to work really hard. Our coach is going to be honest pretty hard playing on late practice stuff, but I'm game, I want to go pretty far. It's my senior year. I got to see my guys do it when I was a freshman. I got to watch them go pretty far. Hopefully do the same.
Good job. We'll look forward to seeing you next week in action. Back to you for a few seconds. I got a few more players I want to get a hold of here.
Okay, once again, the final score, Larkin wins 42-8, and Pat Hudson who's he going to tap now?
We've got Kevin